Ever had a bully in your life? You probably remember his name. Mine was in the 7th grade, and his name was Stefan. He was going to a new school, Duggan Middle School. It was a snowy morning in the middle of January. We were at the bus stop, the corner of Boston Road and Eastland. I remember it was snowy because everybody was bundled up and we all had our gloves and our mittens on. I remember I had gloves, but I remember Stefan had mittens on. I remember these big, puffy mittens. It's like etched in my brain. For some reason that day he decided he was going to pick on me. It wasn't a long fight. It wasn't a big fight. It was just one shot. He just punched me right in the face. And it stung. I didn't bleed. I didn't cry. But I didn't fight back either. Mercifully, the bus came a minute later and rescued me. I spent the rest of the day thinking about the ride home, knowing that he would be on the bus and getting off at the same bus stop. So that day I didn't take the bus home. I walked. It's 2 miles, but I found a shortcut. You cut through St. Michael's Cemetery and through a swamp. It's probably only a mile. And so I walked home that day and the next day and for the rest of the year. In fact, I walked home through the 8th grade too. I told myself that I liked it, that walking was kind of fun and independent. I was just kidding myself. I never did tell my parents. I just walked home as far as they knew I was getting off the bus. Fear does that. It makes you embrace things you wouldn't otherwise embrace. It makes you keep secrets. Then in the 8th grade we moved. And I was still running.
You see, it's easy to run from problems, hurt, pain, from the past. Everything in us wants to get away. We're afraid. We think we're running from problems, but really we're running from the solutions. What if we changed all that? What would it look like if we faced our fears, if we got in the ring, put on the gloves, and stood up to the bully? What if we finally dealt with the giant issues in our lives instead of running? What if instead of running, we offered forgiveness where it wasn't deserved? Or we asked for forgiveness where we've offended? What if we sat over coffee, confessed our failures? What if we had a conversation about our conflict instead of living in constant criticism? What if we cried, shared our hearts, instead of pretending to be strong? What if we confronted people in humility rather than hiding in hate? What if we opened up and admitted our weaknesses? What if we traded our bitterness and addiction and depression and guilt for hope? What if we stopped running, stopped hiding and pretending? What if we ran to God and faced our bullies?